They ford the river here, where it's shallow. This could be where we'll have to be ready to make our stand, Sura.
With any luck, you won't have to hide for long. As soon as they're gone, you can come back.
Next. Next. Ah, the dolls. Well, well. And you're all getting organized to fight them, I see. Well, this is an emergency.
Yes, it is. Will you help us, Ka? We need your experience. Ka, wait. What are you doing? Ka?
I'm trying to remember. It was so long ago. Yes, a pack of wild dogs passed through. Like the dolls, they thought they could do with our creatures as they pleased. If I could just remember how they destroyed themselves.
They destroyed themselves? Oh, please, think hard, Ka. You must remember. Ah, you remembered, didn't you?
I did. But rather than tell you about it, I'll show you how it happened. Mowgli, you'd better hold on. We're going for a ride downriver.
Hey! I've never seen this place. It's spooky. Where are we, Ka?
Dark Valley.
Dark Valley?
There. Now, look around. What do you see on the rock face behind you?
Huh? Oh, bees! There are millions of them!
Yes. When they swarm here, all the jungle creatures who know of them steer clear of here. Those tiny bees are deadly. Look over there. Those are last year's victims, the ones who didn't know better.
Oh.
So, Mowgli, you want to know how those wild dogs sealed their own fate? Let me tell you, the dogs were chasing some of our deer upstream. The deer didn't know about the bees and fled here, but found themselves trapped up there at the top of the cliff.
Oh.
They had no choice. They leapt from the cliff to escape the wild dogs. The chase knocked stones down onto the swarming bees. Assuming their nests were being attacked, they attacked too. They wheeled and gathered, then fell upon the wild dogs. Many dogs leapt into the river, but even so, most of them didn't withstand the bees' assault. Only a handful survived. But not so the deer. They escaped unharmed.
But why?
Because when they jumped into the river, the bees didn't know they were there yet, you see? By the time the bees sensed danger, why, the deer were already in the river. As they swam off, the wild dogs were left to face the full fury of the bees.
Yes, of course, I see.
What do you think, Mowgli? Could you lure those lawless doles down here to Dark Valley? Needless to say, once you've jumped into the river, I'll be right here to whisk you away to safety.
Yes, of course I can. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I can, but I'll give it everything I've got. Just leave the doles to me, Ka. Yes, it's a brilliant idea. Once the doles are after me, all I have to do is find a way to rouse the bees, then zip, I'm into the river.
I'll get you out of the way, and any doles who make it to the river will be swept downstream. Even if they make it past the rocks, the first chance they'll have to reach shore will be down at the ford, nearest your lair. And if I know Luri, she'll be ready. She'll have her main pack stationed there, poised to strike. They'll leap out and take care of any stragglers they see.
It's a wonderful plan, Ka, wonderful. We'll teach those doles to tangle with us. Oh, thank you, Ka. You're a genius.
Easy, child. It hasn't worked yet. But I must admit your chances look brighter now than before you came to me. Now, let's be going before we wake those bees. They don't like company.
Oh, right.
Attaboy. Your turn. All right, now. Good, good. Now you're getting it. Who's next?
We must keep our heads, or we're lost. We are vastly outnumbered by the doles. We must consider that. But I know that none of us wants to simply run and hide. Therefore, we must try to devise a strategy that will even the odds against the doles. Find a way to gain the advantage over them. But I want no more arguing amongst ourselves. Is that understood? Now let's seek the counsel of one whose wisdom is legendary. Akela, we call upon your experience and leadership to help guide us.
Luri, I'm old. You are the leader of the pack now. You have no need of me. Form a plan. If all agree, then that's what we'll do. I have absolute faith in your judgment.
Akela, thank you for your words of support. But I ask again, you must have fought the doles in your years of experience. What should we do, in your opinion?
Well, there's no reasoning with the doles. Usually they run in packs of just 10 or so, thank heaven. But now in this time of drought on the plain, they've banded together. It could well be that to avoid senseless sacrifice, it'd be best to lie low until the danger is past. You know, when I was just a young cub, we were invaded by the doles and we were outnumbered, just as we are today. We stood and fought as bravely as only wolves can, but it was no use. We suffered great losses and barely escaped being wiped out completely. That's the sort of ferocious brutes we're up against. But that said, I must also point out, Our pack was far more outnumbered then than we are now. And we've learned a lot since in the strategy of war. If the decision were mine, I'd say fight them. Fight with our wits and we can win. And once defeated, the Doles won't dare return again. The risk is great, but I think worth it. Plan well and victory is ours.
If Michaela says fight, I fight. Yes, we fight. Hooray! Yes!
It looks like we're in for quite a fight, judging from the sound of it.
It certainly does.
I was surprised. I didn't think Akela would go that far.
He's a warrior, but a wise one. He wouldn't be advising this unless he thought we had a chance.
No, I guess you're right.
Of course I am.
Everyone, Akela has spoken. He advises that we fight. I say yes, we fight. Yes, we will fight for the honor of the pack, and we will make the Seeonee jungle safe for all who dwell here, now and forever. But to succeed, we must work together. We cannot fight without order, duty, and discipline. You must obey my commands. You must rely on the wisdom of our wise old wolf and the battle plan we devise. All that considered, are you prepared to follow me now? On to victory! Then fight we will, and may fortune smile on our cause.
We're yours, Murray! For the Seeonee pack in the jungle! For the Seeonee pack in the jungle!
The decision has been made. We will fight the Doles. Now we need a battle plan, and for that I have chosen you as my council of war. No doubt you've noticed that you are all young. Well, this is no accident. I am a new leader, and I thought it wise to think to the future, to surround myself with the bravest and brightest of your generation, so that you may gain experience in planning for the field of battle, while I benefit from the support of an inner circle whose loyalty I can count on. Some of the old wolves miss Akela. I don't blame them, but I am leader now, and I need the unwavering loyalty I know I will get from all of you. So, do you all accept your new positions? Fine. Then, Akru, your task will be to round up the rest of our younger wolves and train them so they're ready for battle. You'll have to work fast. There isn't much time. Sura, you'll be my head scout. Track the enemy's progress and report back to me. Stay close to the river. I'm convinced they'll follow the Wyangunga north before crossing into the Seeonee jungle. Lala, you will gather the mothers and their young and lead them to a safe place out of our way. They would only slow us down if we're forced to change our position quickly. Now, Mowgli, I want you to go find Kaa and tell him our situation. See if he has some useful advice to offer us.
Look for Kaa?
Yes, Kaa has lived here even longer than Akela. I'm sure he'll have something of value to contribute. Now, off you go. I want him found as soon as possible.
Right.
What on earth? Oh, so it's you. What did you kick me for?
Ah, there you are. I looked all over for you.
And to what do I owe the honor of all this attention, may I ask? Attention, I might add, that just scared my game away.
Sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going. I was looking all over for you.
But why were you looking for me?
Oh, because we need your advice.
All my advice?
Yes. It's urgent. Lurie sent me especially. We have to talk.
Lurie sent you, did she? Well, we must talk then if the new leader of the pack sent you. Car is at your disposal, Mowgli, my boy. What's going on?
Big trouble. Chill came to warn us today that...
That'll do. If you're going to tell me the whole story, you'd better get comfortable.
Oh.
Now start at the beginning, and don't leave anything.
The domes are coming, and there's nothing we can do. Listen! Listen, everybody! Trouble! Trouble on its way! The jungle's about to be invaded! Run for your lives!
Invaded? By what, Chill?
Bagheera, it's terrible. If we don't leave at once, every creature here could be wiped out.
Nonsense. Nothing could do that.
Oh, yes, they could, too. In no time. I've seen those doles. They're vicious.
What? Dolls?
Oh, yes, of course, doles. What do you think I've been trying to tell you? Where's Mowgli? I must warn the wolves.
Dolls? Chill is right. Those brutes could mean big trouble.
What was that? Trouble, did you say?
Honestly, didn't you hear, Chill? We're about to be invaded by dolls.
Oh, dolls, what'll we do?
But humans are smart, They think up all kinds of powerful tricks now, don't they? I guess the only trouble is you have to be so careful when you use one. Be careless and you could have an accident. See that branch?
Mowgli!
Hey!
Mowgli! Have you heard?
Have I heard? Heard what, Bagheera?
Chill is raising the alarm. Dolls are coming.
What?
Yes, it seems they're headed straight for us.
Oh, no.
You've seen those lawless wild dogs. They'll rip through here hunting down anyone in their path. Chill has warned the wolves. They'll be assembling now to plan our defense. There's the signal. On your way, Mowgli.
Right, Bagheera.
I hope the wolves come up with something fast. Those dolls are ruthless.
Ruthless, fearless, and cunning, Bagheera. It could be that even the wolves will be outmatched. All the jungle's warriors will be needed if we're to hold off those dreadful savages.
Yes, you're right. I must volunteer my services at once.
Well done, Bagheera. Well done. What am I waiting for?
I checked and double-checked. There's no doubt about it. They're moving north. As you know, their usual hunting ground is the Deccan Plain, but that has changed now. The drought that struck the entire region to our south is driving them north. They're starving.
Chill. How many are there?
From the air, it's hard to say exactly. I'd say, at the very least, 100.
That many? That's unheard of. I've never seen a pack of more than a dozen. We've no chance at all.
They'll overrun the jungle in no time.
That's enough. Quiet, please. This is an emergency of the most serious nature. Some younger members of the pack may not understand why, never having seen the dolls. They are wild dogs who roam in packs, hunting down any unfortunate creature who crosses their path. They obey no law of the jungle, and it is said they can ravage a hunting ground so thoroughly, even the grass and trees perish. Even to call them a pack would be false, for they possess no spirit of cooperation as we do, no sense of right or wrong. They fall on their prey without thinking, following no leader, not caring if they take more than they can eat, not caring if they wipe out all the game on a hunting ground. They hunt for the thrill of the sport and are a threat to every living thing within their reach. A pack of 100 is nothing less than a whirlwind of doom. We will need all our ingenuity and the help of all our allies in the jungle to survive this invasion. We must fight, or we must hide somewhere safe till they pass. We must choose how to face this crisis. Whichever we choose, the survival of all the creatures of the Seeonee jungle must be our main goal.
There's no choice at all. We stand and fight for our hunting ground. Fight to the last.
Yes, of course. Run and hide. What kind of wolf could do that? Not I.
Never. We fight for the honor of the pack.
Do we? There's no honor in being foolish. We're outnumbered.
No one will make me hide.
And if we lose, our neighbors will pay with their lives.
Let them hide, and then you can hide with them if you like. Why don't you go now?
Watch your tongue. You dare brand me a coward? You won't live to fight anyone.
Stop that. We'll have no fighting. Stop that, I said.
You talk of honor. Let's see how long you last.
Make your move if you have the nerve.
A nerve?
That's
you won't
enough.
know what
Let
hits you,
Marie
so you
speak.
say.
There's no
Whenever
time
you're
to
ready,
fight among
hothead.
ourselves. Stop it.
I'm
Stop
ready
it, all
now.
of you.
What are you waiting for? Let's see what
Stop
you
it!
can do.
Stop it now! Time is running out! Listen to your leader!